Hello, this is Brian J. signing on, and I'm here to talk about the Anthony Joshua versus Joseph Parker fight. This is my post-fight analysis, and it was a surprisingly good and competitive fight. I mean, I knew Joseph Parker was going to bring the fight, that he was going to put on a competitive fight against Anthony Joshua, but I wasn't expecting to do as well as he did. He did really, really well. Surprisingly well. I gave Joseph Parker 4 or 5 rounds. I thought Anthony Joshua landed harder punches. He landed more jabs. He landed more left hooks. He occasionally landed a right hand. I thought he was landing harder punches in the fight. I thought he was really taking the fight to Joseph Parker, and Joshua showed a better defense. He had better ring generalship, and he was countering really well. He was landing the harder punches. And it was a really big crowd. I mean, this fight happened in front of over 80,000 people. And I think Anthony Joshua was overall the better fighter, but it was a closely, hotly contested fight. But of course, as usual, the judges' scorecards were very biased and very too biased and too wide. 2 judges gave Anthony Joshua 10 rounds. 1 judge gave him 11 rounds. Those are very one-sided rounds. And Joseph Parker didn't land a lot of hard punches. He doesn't have a lot of power. But that was a horrible scorecards by the judges that were way too wide, way too biased, and possibly corrupt. I mean, those judges' scorecards were inaccurate. I gave Anthony Joshua 8 rounds. I had 8 rounds to 4, which is 116-112. I felt Steve Farhood's scorecard was okay. It was more believable. He had a 117-112 because he scored the second round a 10-10 round. You could give that round to either fighter, but I gave it to Joshua. I gave Joshua the first 4 rounds. I gave Joseph Parker rounds 5, 6, and 7. I gave Joshua round 8. I gave Joseph Parker round 9, and then I gave Anthony Joshua the last 3 rounds. So that's my scorecard, and that's my analysis of the fight. But Anthony Joshua, I think he is terrified of Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder is most likely going to knock out Anthony Joshua. Deontay Wilder would have knocked out both of these guys tonight. Would have knocked out Joseph Parker and Anthony Joshua. And Anthony Joshua was getting grilled by the interviewer. The guy who was interviewing him in the ring, he was grilling Anthony Joshua about Deontay Wilder. Are you going to fight Deontay Wilder? Are you going to unify the belts? And at first Anthony Joshua was like, yeah, whatever, yeah, you know. And then finally he had to say, yeah, I'm going to fight him. I want to be undisputed. I want to unify the belts, and I want to become the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. And he's like, yeah, I'm going that route. I'm going to fight Deontay Wilder. So he had to be grilled for like 5 to maybe 10 minutes by the interviewer to get Anthony Joshua to say that he wants to fight Deontay Wilder. I'm sorry, man. Anthony Joshua is terrified of Deontay Wilder. He's going to get that work. He doesn't want that smoke. He doesn't want that work. He's going to get it. And Deontay Wilder is going to knock out Anthony Joshua later on this year or earlier next year. But Anthony Joshua, he doesn't want no smoke. He doesn't want that fight against Deontay Wilder. He's scared. He's terrified. He knows what's going to happen. Deontay Wilder will travel to the UK to fight Anthony Joshua. He will travel to Cardiff, Wales. He will travel to Wembley Stadium to fight at Wembley Stadium or anywhere, Manchester, England, London. It doesn't matter. He'll fight Anthony Joshua in Germany. He'll fight him in Sweden. He'll fight him in France. He'll fight him in London, anywhere. Deontay Wilder will travel over there, and if Anthony Joshua is clean, Deontay Wilder will knock him out. The fight will happen if Anthony Joshua is clean and pass all the drug tests, and Deontay Wilder will knock out Anthony Joshua in like 10 rounds or less. You know, this fight's done as far as I'm concerned. It's going to be a great fight. Anthony Joshua has better technique, but Deontay Wilder is wild. He throws punches from crazy angles. He throws straight, sharp punches. He throws wild, crazy punches from crazy angles. And I think Wilder, he's going to beat Anthony Joshua. So, you know, Anthony Joshua fans are terrified. They don't want Joshua to fight Wilder. They just want him to stay in the UK and be protected by Eddie Hearn. But, yeah, I love that interviewer that was grilling Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua took him 5 to 10 minutes to say he wants to fight Deontay Wilder. So that fight's going to happen. That fight better happen. It needs to happen either this year or next year. And I have Deontay Wilder winning by TKO. And this is Brian J. signing off for now.